Hello and welcome to the Rising Sun Mix Tournament Semifinals, playing against 20bfacg, also known as npmt, also known as never pay more than $20 for a computer game. I think I've already mentioned this is the semifinals, but it's still first to 2.5. They go first because they have the higher seed. And let's see, we've got Mountain Shrine and Kitsune activating Enlightenment. Okay, so trashing coppers isn't necessarily going to be a huge priority, but is Kitsune, so we're still going to want to invest in trashing. We've also got Bridge Troll and Horn of Plenty Megaturn potential stuff going on. Yeah, getting a Mountain Shrine makes a lot of sense. Getting double Mountain Shrine might also make sense. I'll activate Enlightenment pretty quickly. They're going to go for Overlord. Yeah, that's the other option. That is probably better, actually, and that'll also activate it quickly, but that way we can play this Kitsune. So yeah, I think we're just mirroring here. I mean, it's gotta be Kitsune, right? Gotta be. No estate trash for me. On the other hand, we did bottom deck 2 estates, which is pretty nice. At least, oh, you're gonna buy another Mountain Shrine? Interesting. Do we even trash this copper? By the time we see it again, Enlightenment is going to be active. I think the answer is no. Which means we can just buy a Kitsune straight up. That's what we want to go for. I mean, we could also take another Mountain Shrine. But I actually think... It's a tough call. Like, Overlord can't play Mountain Shrine is the main reason that we would want to take another Mountain Shrine. But... Yeah, it's a tough call. There's a lot of good stuff to pick up here. And like, how many curses per turn are we expecting to be getting? I think... Oh, man. I think I'm going to go with the Kitsune, but I'm definitely not sure about that. Alright, so we'll see whether npmt has something to activate Enlightenment or not. If not, I think we go ahead and take an Overlord. I think that's worth it. If so, we'll see. Nope. Okay. We are going to need to be careful about the debt situation because Bridge Troll doesn't give us coins. We did get coins from Kitsune and Mountain Shrine, but it's still... can get a bit dicey. So if they activate here, then we are guaranteed to be able to draw our Overlord and our Mountain Shrine, which is nice. Oh, and our Kitsune. All three of them. We're probably... well, we can buy another Mountain Shrine this turn. Yeah. I think that's what we're going to be aiming to do. Not sure what that undo is about. The Overlord, the Kitsune, and there's the Mountain Shrine. Oh no, we're not. I miscounted. We're not going to be able to buy anything. That's unfortunate. We can play Overlord as Horn of Plenty? Oh, I'd never thought about that before. That's wild. I don't think I'd want to, but it is wild. Oh man. I don't think it's correct for me to go Bridge Troll here. I think we still do go Kitsune, Mind's Curse, but it's tempting. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have bought a Mountain Shrine the turn before, and then an Overlord last turn. I have a lot more debt right now. But I would have been able to get both cards into the shuffle. I think that was an oversight. I mean, I guess I didn't know for sure that I was going to... the rest of my shuffle was going to play out that way and that Enlightenment was going to be active, but I should have probably banked on it. Being able to play Overlord as Horn of Plenty is so goofball. Like, you could even use that to gain provinces and not have to trash. Absurd. Does that make it better than, like, the Horn line better than Bridge Troll? I don't know. I mean, presumably we'll be playing with some of both, but... Okay. This probably just needs to be Curse, Kitsune, Trash, buy another Mountain Shrine. Do we want to trigger the shuffle here? Probably. Oh, Mountain Shrine's drawn now. So that was the first copper to go. Well, that makes triggering the shuffle a more appealing prospect. Oh, they're drawing deck. I'm only gonna buy another Overlord. Yeah. Do feel behind. Wow. Well, that was impressive. We bottom decked the 2 Mountain Shrines. Okay. Okay. We could play Litter. Actually, if we're gonna do that, we're gonna do that. Necessarily need to take that Kitsune for actions. Alright, and now we've got the other Mountain Shrine down there, man. I mean, I guess that's fine, actually, but... Do we just go... double Kitsune here? Would be nice to trash. Maybe we should just play Overlord as Blessed Village. And then we can play this Kitsune for coins. I think that's better. And then Overlord does look like the best card on the deck on the board. So I think we do want to take another one. I mean, it is expensive, but oh wait, we would have drawn with the... I'm an idiot. I mean, it probably did... What else would I have done with that Overlord? Like, I did want the action. I mean, I could have taken Kitsune for actions and then played, like, Coven or something. I don't know. But yeah, I totally forgot that Mountain Shrine was active. Well... Yeah, maybe what I was supposed to do is play Overlord as Blessed Village twice, even. Because I didn't need the draw. I guess maybe I wasn't... Yeah, because I was guaranteed to see one of the 2 Mountain Shrines. That's a possibility. I probably cost myself a coin at the minimum there. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that silver is meant to like boost uniques for Horn. Certainly possible. Alright, but 2 silvers wouldn't be necessary for that, so I don't know. They just want more money. I don't know if you need money here, ultimately. With the Horn stuff, you can just gain in your action phase. But I guess we'll see. And it's not like having the silvers in the deck hurts anything. Wait, no, I'm totally wrong about that whole interaction. The Horn of Plenty thing doesn't work because if you play Overlord's Horn of Plenty, it's just going to be a cantrip during the action phase. Never mind. Forget everything I said. Gotta use Craftsman if you want to do gain and play. Okay. The UI fooled me. That's what happened. Well, at least I didn't do anything stupid as a consequence. I guess I really don't understand what's going on here, but whatever. Oh! Okay, okay. To activate, receive tribute. Interesting. Surely they're going to take a horn here. Yeah, you have to gain 3 cards. I'd rather just play a bridge troll, but... Okay. We could reasonably assume at this point that giving curses is only a way to keep curses out of our own deck, that it's not going to affect npmt too much. So we could just go Kitsune for coins actions. Or for that matter for silver actions if we want to try to do something similar. I don't know that it's realistic that we can get to 12 coins this turn, but maybe. I mean, I guess taking the silver is a reasonable option because we can always cantrip it, so... Alright. Last card is a Mountain Shrine. So we could do... Got -5 coins right now. Mountain Shrine will get us to -3. 2 silvers would get us to 1. Think we might be able to pull this off. We go action, silver. Right now we have 1 coin. We go action. Coven would get us to 3 coins, and then Kitsune for coin silver gets us to 5. I think that all works. All right. I think we're going to just take the same cards. We're definitely taking a horn. There is some argument for taking a Ronin. Ronin is not a card that we can play from the bottom of our deck as like with Overlord. So maybe we do that. And then I'd rather have a bridge troll than a litter. Like, we can always play Overlord as that stuff. But now, like, with the 1 Ronin, Kitsune's stop cardness is mitigated. We definitely don't need or want a second Ronin. Receiving tribute again would get us, like, probably nothing super useful. I guess it'd be like Litter Blessed Village Craftsman. That's not terrible, but it's not good. Or Coven, I guess. We could take Coven instead of Craftsman. So probably not something to worry about at this point. So there, what are they going to take off of this? Ronin, Blessed Village, Tsune or Coven, I guess? Some combination of those 4 cards anyway. Surely they do take Ronin. Yeah, okay. Wow. Come on. What? What is this? Oh my god. Ugh. All right. Well, this has got to be Kitsune. Actions. Do we take the silver? Or do we just take the coins? Honestly, I don't think it matters very much. Like, do I want to try to receive tribute? I mean, it wouldn't be bad, I guess. It's probably a more valuable buy than a single buy, so yeah, we should take the silver. That was really annoying. Okay, so 3 cards to get through. We need 2 more actions. We have our Kitsune down there. Be nice to play like Overlord as Bridge Troll, but I don't think. Well, 4 terminals. Yeah, no, we can't do that. I mean, I guess we can if we don't play the Mountain Shrine. I guess what we could do is gain another silver, and then we'd be able to receive tribute on our first buy. I guess I don't even know if we're going to get to 10 coins, but we can get 2 more silvers, I guess. We only need 1 more to guarantee activating receive tribute. We've got the draw for it, though. I think it makes sense. Okay. Wish I could gain an Overlord with this Horn of Plenty. Do we just gain a Bridge Troll, or do we gain another Horn? Hard to say. Hard to say. Say another bridge troll. Siege tribute. Last village first. Next turn. That's a nice one. Litter. Oven is fine. You could also just take a gold. Doesn't hurt anything. Hmm. Now let's take the gold. Now do we do it again, or do we care more about getting another bridge troll or Horn of Plenty? Like, ultimately... Actually, maybe we should take the... No. Hmm. Tough call. Also an argument for taking an Overlord, really. More flexible. And, like, we have more money than we can spend right now. Yeah, maybe that is correct. We'll see. Oh, we start with an action this turn. That's awesome. So that means we can do Kitsune for actions, Overlord as Bridge Troll, and then Ronin. We could play these silvers and try to get, like, further draw out of Ronin. I'm not sure if that's worth it or not. I guess it probably is. At least one. I guess maybe what I should have checked, although they've already played Overlord as a couple Overlords as... Oh, they had a... Oh, that Overlord was a Bridge Troll. Okay. I guess I'm not 100% sure that they won't be able to pile here. I mean, it seems really unlikely, but... Should have been thinking a little bit harder about exactly how many games they could potentially have. Well, okay, that's obviously not enough. I guess it'd be hard to buy 3 overlords too. They're expensive. The first 2 are anyway. I could buy 5 provinces. That would be rough. I'd pretty much have to hope that they dudded if they did that. The one curse sitting in exile for them would be a little bit of a help for me in that scenario, because then I don't, like, I can win off of like 3 provinces, 4 duchies. But 3 provinces, 4 duchies is a pretty tall order. All right. Well, they can get 6 provinces? Oh, shit. Okay, well, I'm probably just lost then. Yeah, that's first player advantage for you, I guess. Yeah, I really just need them to dud. The Ronin definitely makes that less likely, as does the 2, as do the 2 bridge trolls in play. They just need to draw a whole bunch of those provinces right now. Which means I don't think we're going to worry too much about... what we really want to do is get as many bridge trolls into play as possible. So I don't think we should worry too much about trying to play the silvers like normally. Okay, so there's another overlord. And another one. Okay. So this should be actions. Should we give another curse? It lowers piles, but it also does get us a little bit closer to catching up. So maybe so. And discard the one from exile. They don't. Okay. Overlord as bridge troll. Overlord as... Do we just empty the curses here? I think so. We have a litter in our deck. How about that? What is that last card? It's not a copper. You have a lot of silver. It could be a silver. Oh, is a mountain shrine? Ah, oh, damn it. That's not helpful. Well, I guess we can... We can't play it and Overlord's Bridge Troll and the other Bridge Troll. Obnoxious. Obnoxious. Well... I think that means we probably leave it on top. Okay, so surely we cannot win. 2 provinces gets us to 12. 7 gains, 5 duchies gets us to 27. No. So... When gain gains, essentially also take some duchies and some balance. Horns are the pile that's like least gonna push the end of the game. Can we possibly come back if we don't take any provinces, or do we have to take a province? That might be the case. It might be the case. Like if we got all 8 duchies, it would get us to 24. One province would get us to 30. One province puts them at 39. Yeah, so we do need both provinces. But we can buy the province. So we probably do just take another horn with this horn. Buy the province. I mean, do we just buy 5 duchies? Maybe so. Now we hope that npmt has like a dud that is, the odds of which are probably less than 10%, maybe less than 5%. It's very unlikely. And then our odds to dud are actually should be higher. so there's that. Wow! That might still be enough that we can't win, though. And maybe they calculated it out, and that's why they didn't play those treasures as cantrips. That probably is 9. Yeah, okay. Wow, rude. Yeah, I mean, I was a little bit behind there, but I think that was mostly just first player popping off first. All right, we got Kitsune again, and we've got Shaman. Hermit should be pretty excellent here. We're gonna open with Hermit. We also have Goat. Ooh, I hope they don't have Goat in their turn 1 hand. I do hope. I do not want that junk in my shuffle. It's too bad I didn't have Goat in my turn 1 hand. That would have been nice. What are we opening with the Goat? That's the question. Ultimately here, I guess the draw is just Poet. There's a lot of stuff for it to draw. I'm wondering if we just go ahead and open with Poet, and then we activate Sickness all the more quickly, and that's a whole big old mess too. But like we could take another Trasher. We could go double Hermit. That's not crazy. There are lots of good cards for Hermit to gain too. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely not crazy. Let's go double hermit. Oh. Come on. So we can hit 5 here. How important is that? How important is that? Or would we rather just trash? We don't get to junk them if we don't trash. I think we gotta trash. And yeah, I'm gonna take a poet. Okay, we've managed to avoid the truly offensive scenario. This is gonna be Madman. That's gotta be better than Shaman or Pixie. Ooh. Interesting. So we do have 2 estates down there already, but we're not guaranteed to draw them both. Does that mean that we take an estate? I mean, it's not like we have plus buy, so I think it does mean that, actually. Uh-huh. Alright, are we just taking 2 pixies? Quite possibly. Oh, you can get pixies back out of the trash, too. That's gonna be something. There's 3 cards in the trash right now. Like, we could go ahead and take a Kitsune, but they're very likely to trash a card on their turn, and then that means the card that I trash here will end up in their deck. I think that remains more important. We'll just take another poet. Oh, they didn't. Alright, well now I think we're taking the copper because we're not very likely to play 2 hermits this turn anyway. I think I'm keeping this, but it's close. Definitely keeping that. Well, we did find both of the hermits. Do we want to get another madman here? Also, should we take a snowy village? I mean, if we're gonna take a madman, we should just take another hermit, I think. Yeah. Let's do that. Sickness is almost active. Oh, okay. We can take a pixie. The boon that I will 100% trash pixie for is Swamp's Gift. Also Earth's Gift, probably. Maybe it's not 100%, but it's up there. 7. Maybe they're supposed to take rice. Yeah. We did not get to that madman. Unfortunate. Alright. We probably do want a snowy village. And another poet. Okay. Eventually, we're probably going to gain silver with Hermit so that we can hit a price point. Actually draw potentially more cards with Madman here if we lead with Poet. So that's nice. There's the Kitsune. Oh, right. Well, this has got to be Curse on the deck, unfortunately. Okay. We are going to draw a deck here. Should be noted. Trash Pixie for silvers. That is actually pretty tempting. That would help me hit rice. I think we do take that. Oh, Poet! Ooh. um... 4 coins from the silvers. Goat is 5. Do we have... I think we might want to, since we've trashed one Pixie, we want to trash another one, so I think we go ahead and take this. Alright, want to trash with Hermit now. Since the estate is down there. Do we need another silver? I think so. Not quite exact money, but pretty close. Alright, I don't particularly want another silver. Shaman would be okay. But we're pretty low on copper at this point, so I think I'm good just taking another Pixie. And we're just going to take the rice, I think. Oh! Pixie, and I guess we're going to have to take another curse. At least we've got the poets. Ooh, I do want that. I'm just going to discard the silvers. Maybe we end up taking another Madman this turn. Just get some more poets. At this point, if we take this, it's a pixie for them, but that's assuming they don't trash any pixies. I think we might just take this. Although we do lose the Fate card in play. So right now we have 3, 4, 5 coin rice. Yeah, maybe we actually keep that. Probably this is just another pixie. Okay, so 5, 6, and this would get us to 7 if we don't trash. I don't really want to not trash, though. Power Pixie. Tsune not feeling super relevant to me, actually. I guess I could have gotten another rice, but the poets are pretty valuable. Oh. Didn't see that coming. Okay. G. Yes, it was a G. Undeniably so. Well, I guess technically I don't know whether she's saying it was a game or it was good, so. Without knowing that, maybe I can't say whether that's true. All right. Do we not... Oh, wait, where is it? What's the... Oh, Mountain Shrine. There it is. Okay. Do we not have a prophecy? What? But no, we do. So... The draw here is either Imps or Blacksmith or Mountain Shrine. With Daimyo, that should all be fine anyway. Oh, there's also Pathfinding. Okay, there's draw. Plus buy. Nope. All right. So we want to do stuff with Duplicate, I guess. Awkward. And the trashing is just Kintsugi? Dang. A lot of draw and not a lot else on this board. Oh wait, Mountain Shrine is trashing. Never mind. Okay, scratch that. There's trashing. But yeah, it's the payload that's lackluster. Duplicate should still mean that we don't need to go get to the point of like keeping estates around or something like that. Could definitely be... Oh, there's Pouch! How about that? So there is plus buy. Okay. Oh, that's clever. That's clever. Yeah. We can do that next turn. We probably should. Which I think means we're going double Mountain Shrine. Daimyo. Interesting. You can see the argument for Daimyo over Second Mountain Shrine. The odds of... So right now we have a 10-card deck, so it's 50-50 that they collide. Obviously, if they collide... Maybe it's slightly less than 50-50 because you can bottom deck the Daimyo, but I mean, whatever. If they do collide... Obviously, that's better. If they don't collide, obviously, you'd rather have the Second Mountain Shrine. It is also a little bit cheaper, and you're going to want more than one in the deck anyway. So I think I'm slightly more inclined in that direction, but it's close. Oh, punished. Oh, not punished. This should probably be a blessed village. Great Leader is going to come online. Should be the argument against that. But is it going to come online soon enough? And we do get a boon. I mean, I say not punished, but it's not like bottom decking the Mountain Shrine was a good thing. Which is better than seeing it in this hand. I mean, if we were to daimyo a Mountain Shrine, and they play a Mountain Shrine in between, and they do have two of them, then Great Leader would activate, and we'd be able to play our other Mountain Shrine. So maybe we do just take daimyo. Well, here we go. Come on. You've got one. I know it. I know it. Play it. Do it. What would really be nice is if there was an action in the trash, but I think we can safely assume that will not happen. Totally have a Mountain Shrine. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I did say there was plenty of draw on this board, but could be a while before we actually see the consequences of that. This, that's just 4 coppers and a pouch. Not the best hand, I will say. Do we already go for Duplicate? I think so. Now, what are we taking next turn? Another daimyo, maybe? Maybe. Well, something in a daimyo. For the pouch. Town Crier is pretty whatever. Is it crazy to take a second duplicate and then a daimyo? Maybe not. Like, even if we just gain a bunch of Snake Witches and Pathfind them, that would be fine. Not amazing, but fine. Who's gonna do the deed and activate the mountain shrines? Maybe nobody. Well, now we got Blacksmith available. Wow. That was a really good turn. How'd they manage to pull that off? I mean, I guess Forest Gift helps. We might have to sacrifice Trashing this turn to be able to hit Blacksmith, if that's even possible. It depends on what the daimyo draws, but like just getting one Blacksmith in the deck would be pretty potentially huge. And if we don't do it now, we might not get the chance. Yeah, that was like a pretty crazy turn because they saw both daimyos and both mountain shrines. Like with 4 cards left in the deck. And the pouch. I think if I were them, I would take a duplicate. That's what I was gonna say. I mean, to be clear, we don't necessarily need Blacksmith specifically. It's just, it would be helpful, and we might be able to afford it this turn, depending on what we draw. You see our other daimyo or our other mountain shrine, which we didn't. Yeah, so we only hit 2 this turn. I don't think that's worth not trashing for. Question is, do we just take another daimyo? And I think the answer is yes. Duplicate, unfortunately, doesn't work on it, but Pathfinding will, if that's the way we end up going. We have a decent chance here to find another daimyo to combine with this mountain shrine, so. I don't know, maybe the second duplicate was too early. That's not what you want. Rotated off a blacksmith so I can't get one. That is annoying. Not sure how much it really matters. Hmm. I'm going for the kintsugi stuff, I guess. Maybe they're planning to go straight for provinces. I'll probably have a tough time competing with that if they are, to be honest. I just haven't been able to get turns as good as theirs. Hmm. I wonder if I should just trash this duplicate. Activates their mountain shrines, but they don't need it as much. Oh, I'm not gonna have any money this turn if I don't. Hmm. I lose one of my advantages, but maybe I just have to accept that. I get to play multiple extra daimyos on mountain shrines. I think it's gotta be. Okay. So now what? We get a bunch of duplicates. Well, by a bunch I mean 2. But we'd have 3 total. And I guess we could also take another daimyo. That doesn't like immediately pay for itself, but it comes pretty well. Maybe it doesn't. I mean, 3 duplicates in a pouch means we're guaranteed to be able to either play a mountain shrine or daimyo a mountain shrine, and then after that we can daimyo the mountain shrine. So I think that part is fine. So the question is, if we have 4 daimyos and 2 mountain shrines, it's 12, 13 coins, and then we're at 5 debts. We have 8 coins. Does work well enough. Yeah. Consider pathfinding next turn, but we probably don't have time. Maybe there's no reason to be buying daimyo over mountain shrine, actually. I mean, it's more flexible in the long run, but in the short run, it doesn't really do anything that the daimyo doesn't really do anything that the mountain shrine isn't. Probably should have thought about that. Daimyo the Tracker. Interesting. So they're just going to go for double province here. Could also see like pathfinding province. Not that they really need the pathfinding that much right now, but they're gonna province out. They might eventually need it. Okay. Can we beat this? I'm thinking not. We had 5 debt. So we have 13 coins in our deck right now, effectively. So what happens if we take like... We take some bakers. Like we could take 4 bakers, start storing up coffers, and then also plan to get a bunch of duchies towards the end of the game. That's one option. If we take 4 bakers, we'll have 17 coins. But we can also add another daimyo, which would knock us down to 14 coins, but then the daimyo itself is worth a coin or 2. Yeah. I mean, maybe it should be Mountain Shrine for the reasons that I mentioned earlier. I don't know if there's time for this to work. Like, if they double province again... They might dud eventually. I'm not even sure that they will, though. Especially if they, like, consigue their golds. Or their... and eventually their provinces. Just my deck did not come online fast enough here. Like, taking more duplicates is another option. I just don't know how we would actually win the game at that point. Like, suppose we went super crazy with it and we went like got 4 duplicates, a mountain shrine. We'd have 7 duplicates. We could take 8 duchies at once. But in the meantime, we'd have to get some provinces. They'd take 2 more provinces. Then we take... If we take... somehow can take 2 provinces, which we probably wouldn't even be able to do, then they take 2 provinces and they win. Yeah, I don't know how to do anything from this position. I mean, there's also like fishing for tracker boons, I guess, so we could take a tracker. It's just like, the fact that we don't even have the ability to to threaten double province right now is a problem. It is a problem. Yeah, I think we probably end up having to plan for them to dud at some point, which means I think we need to build towards being able to double province, which means I think we take the Baker line. We also get the tracker rather than another daimyo or mountain shrine. Just to try to fish for the forest gift and potentially block them from getting it. I have no expectation that they'll dud like this turn or anything like that, but they might dud at some point. Probably not, but I just don't see another way. They double time you the tracker. Oof. Take a Blessed Village and try to get the Force Gift that way too. Brutal. I mean, I would think that's what you would do. I guess you could take another duplicate too. They don't need the duplicates really. Okay. I guess the one thing about them getting Forest Gift right now is that I don't think they can hit triple province off of it. Maybe they can with Kintsugi though. Or at the very least Milla province. Field's Gift doesn't matter. Swamp's Gift doesn't matter very much. Swamp's Gift might even arguably slightly hurt them just because they don't have, like, it decreases their, it potentially inhibits their ability to line their daimyos up with the things they want to daimyo. The daimyo played a duplicate? Wait, what? Is this just a denial play? Seems kind of odd to me. I don't feel like they don't need to do that. And it increases their chances of dudding. That seems like a very strange play to me. I mean, I guess if they're gonna do that, maybe they could buy Pathfinding on Daimyo, but I don't know. That just seems unnecessary. Another Daimyo? What? Hmm. More Daimyos down there. The tracker and the mountain shrine. I think I want to just do this. I get Wind's Gift. God damn it. Freaking. God. Ugh. That's so bad. Oh, that is so bad. Pathfinding even doesn't even do much for me at this point. Because I've got all my duplicates down. Man. That is ugly. That is so ugly. I've also got River's Gift, so it's like double useless to buy Pathfinding. Jesus. I could just buy a province, I guess. I've got coffers stored up now, so I will be able to threaten double province going forward. And I'll be able to threaten the multi-duchy with the duplicates, so I guess we buy province. Ugh. It was really just incredibly stupid. No, they did not dud. That's for sure. Yeah, this is like River's Gift wasn't useless, but it's kind of incredible how bad this boon. So I mean, Moon's Gift, two Moon's Gift, both useless. Wind's Gift, actively harmful, and then River's Gift. Like, thanks. That's really nice. Why do they have 7 cards in hand? 2 of them are provinces, 3 of them are duchies. What are the other 2? They have a daimyo left. They have 5 daimyos. Which maybe that's the card that's on top of their deck. I find this very strange that they pivoted like this. Like, I'm probably still going to lose, but I feel like their odds to dud have gone way up, and like I could end up just winning on provinces, which is very strange. They have 8 green cards in their deck, plus the 2 duplicates. It's 10 cards that aren't going to help them get provinces. And then, like, they have the money, which, I mean, if you have 2 golds, you can Kintsugi a gold, so that's not so bad, but... But maybe they buy Pathfinding here on Daimyo. And then, like, their dud odds go way down. No Mountain Shrine. Alright. We just commit to the tracker now? Maybe so. Oh my god. At least this time it's fine. Actually, I should discard a Baker because I could potentially get Earth's Gift. No, I will not. How many? I have 3 cards in my discard. Fields, winds, mountains, skies. Man. Alright, so if I discard 3, I might just stop. I would otherwise probably want the gold, so I could actually do Kintsugi, but no. I'm gonna trash this silver though. Wow. Am I? Maybe I'm not. 11, 12, 13. I can save a bunch of coffers for what that's worth. That might be worth something. I mean, I can save 2 coffers by not trashing silver. Maybe that's worth something. Yeah. Actually, no. I changed my mind. But yeah, our boom balls have been amazingly bad. Amazingly, remarkably bad. All right. I mean, maybe maybe I needed to keep the silver so I could threaten triple. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Should have thought about that. Yeah. Is this actually accurate? I don't trust it. That's for sure. I mean, I know I flipped the deck with moons my previous turn. Didn't say when the boon pile got shuffled though, so. Well, if they're not dudding, it's probably not going to matter anyway. If they take 2 provinces, I think they have half VP. Which I'm sure they'll be happy to tell me about. Maybe that won't be strictly speaking true because of estates, but like, how could you? Yeah, there goes the forest gift and the artist gift. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure where there was really an opportunity for me to play that one differently. Bureaucracy. What, footpad? Of course, that doesn't really help you very much in your buy phase. Mountain Shrine again. Mountain Shrine can do a decent job of staying on top of the stuff. We open Mountain Shrine Asceticism. There's really not a lot of foot padding in general going on here, huh? I guess the downside with footpad bureaucracy is you can just trigger a shuffle that you don't want to trigger. But yeah. So we go Mountain Shrine now, we pay a debt, we have 2 coins next turn, which means we can't do asceticism. If we do asceticism now, we can trash an estate, and then we have 2 debt going into the shuffle. Alternatively, we could just do ye old double Mountain Shrine open. We could also consider Blessed Village Mountain Shrine. There's not a ton of amazing boons to get right now. Like, we wouldn't want a draw boon unless it was... Well, I guess Rivers Gift would be fine. The coin stuff would of course be nice. Gold would be useless. Silver would be useless. Trashing would be great. Wisps would be great. It might be as high as like a 50-50 shot to get a useful boon with a slight chance of getting, well, like a 1 in 6 chance of getting a bad one. Although even triggering a short shuffle wouldn't be that bad anyway, I guess. Yeah, I'm coming around on it. Okay. Oh, this is going to trigger a shuffle because of footpad. Huh. Well, alright. I think we're just going to take another Blessed Village. We could take a Poet. But most of the upside of Blessed Village, like, I think the upside is tilted further in our favor now because the draw boons, like, we're already going to draw, so the draw boons become good. Huh. Damn it. I would have really liked to receive that now, but after I triggered the shuffle. We're going to draw 2 cards. Like, putting 3 cards into the discard, 3 junks in addition to the gold, is a little dubious. I do kind of want it though. Ah, screw it. Only cost me 1 coin. Oh, I can get a changeling off of it. Interesting. Yeah, actually, I think I do want that. Changeling for a Blessed Village, why not? I mean, I'd rather do it for the Mountain Shrine, but I'm not going to hold on to the Changeling just for that. Yeah. If we got to take it now. I want we would draw if we'd taken it like what am I trying to say? If we'd taken the wisp next, like for next turn, we would draw a card now. Maybe that was actually correct to draw a card now. Because the wisp is in the shuffle, but the wisp can only draw at most 1 card, so it comes up. Yeah, I probably should have gone next turn with that, actually. I'm down for a 3rd Mountain Shrine, I think. I do expect to be drawing with it at some point, so... Nice. 4th Mountain Shrine? I mean, there's also the bureaucracy to consider. It's not crazy. It's not crazy. Speaking of which, like, better we get a card there before bureaucracy is active than now. Oh wait, bureaucracy isn't going to trigger footpad because it's in the buy phase. Never mind. That stuff I was saying is bunch of nonsense. Oh, brutal. Oh man, receive tribute's going to be relatively easy to activate though, huh? All right, now I think... Are we done buying Mountain Shrine for the moment? I mean... Like we're only missing out on one coin here by not buying one. And like, yeah... We do only have the 2 villages in our deck, right? No, we have 3. Well... Yeah, okay, I changed my mind. Unfortunately, we saw 2 of them there, so we're not going to get to play all 3 of these mountain shrines. I guess silver can turn into changeling, so maybe it's not so bad. Well, you do get the footpad draw. I am going to have to trash something. Like, it's really unlikely that npmt is going to activate my mountain shrines for me. We'll figure something out. Alright, this time we're really not buying a mountain shrine. Crashing the Wisp. I mean, the Wisp is a good card. That could be the play. I don't think I want to do it here. If I was going to be able to... If I had plus actions already, I would strongly consider it. Okay, so... Plus Village Poet or Throne Room. I think it's Bless Village. What are the boons that are remaining? Not Earths, I can tell you that. Or Flames, so this copper doesn't really matter. Yeah, trashing on Bless Village is definitely also an option. I guess I should have played that copper because I was like, I could have ended up with. I could have taken the thing last turn, taken the Snake Witch, and then like aim to trash that too. But yeah, I guess there's no world where I wouldn't be playing that copper. Or like was where I would need to hold to not play it, I guess is the way I should say it. Well, this has got to be rice, doesn't it? Gotta be. We had one more gain we could do, receive tribute, but we don't. Dang it. Right now we don't have an omen or an attack in our deck. Oh no, we do. We have omen. We don't have. Yeah, we just don't have attack. Okay. Or fort, I guess, but not that I expect that that's going to change. No. No, still can't. Still can't. Receive tribute, that is. Do we take another rice and then like a snake witch? Or do we take something like throne room footpad? Hmm. Be nice to have one more rice. Would be nice. Rice Mountain Shrine is also not crazy. I'm actually going to go for that. It's going to be tempting here to trash a Blessed Village, turn on the mountain shrines. Oh, never mind. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Oh, this is great. Because they don't have plus buy. I guess I needed to do it to get to the plus buy, but okay, let's go. Now we can receive tribute, which was going to be Throne Room Footpad Poet. So we go rice. We go... We've got enough mountain shrines, so we should go Blessed Village. Take that. We're going to get so much copper. It's going to be great. We could exchange the footpad for Changeling. I mean, the attack is nice. But Changeling does become better stuff. Or deck control-y stuff, which is what we really need. Yeah. So much copper. But we got 6 mountain shrines. We'll get it. Oh, wow. I guess it would be nice to have a footpad or a snake witch for the attack. That's the one thing about that choice, but... eh. Alrighty. Yeah, there was certainly a chance that I would dud there because of the all the coppers that I added into my deck, but I can see like when I didn't and I was potentially gonna buy like 4 provinces or something. Makes sense. I mean, I probably wouldn't have resigned because bureaucracy could have still sunk me, but I can understand the resign. All right. Last one, unless it's a tie, in which case I don't know what happens. I would have to actually check. Maybe I should check. It doesn't maybe say... Oh, it's just keep playing. Okay. Well, that's exciting. So we've got a 2-5 here, which is good. A 5-2 would be better. But, oh... Divine Wind, huh? Oh no, we don't. We have the goat in the 5-coin hand. Ugh. All right, maybe we. Ooh, that is. Maybe we end up just taking an Overlord. I don't think not trashing is worth getting a specific 5 over an Overlord. I mean, granted, after Divine Wind, who knows what the Overlord can do, but it'll be able to do something. And yeah, the other thing we're gonna get is Pixie. Yeah, that's really annoying. Yeah, this might actually be one of the worst openings possible. Five two with the goat in the the 2-coin hand would be the best possible opening. And you open Kitsune or Charlatan Overlord. I'm not sure which. That's like how, you know, Kitsune is non-terminal. Pushes Divine Wind, which may or may not be to your benefit. Hard to say. No. Thank you. We just take full debt Overlord. I think so. As down there we've got Overlord and 1 copper and a goat, and that at most gets us to 5, which is to say, I mean, we could buy a 5, but the Overlord's, I guess there's no reason to buy it now, is there? Because there's no reason not to either. It's just a question of whether we'd rather have another Overlord or a 5. I think I'm going to go with the Overlord, though. Well, this will definitely be Charlatan. For them as well, unsurprising. Oh, the Poet's ticking the Divine Wind. Ah. Okay. Kitsune is definitely the better card in the deck after the curses are gone. So I think I'd rather buy a Kitsune. Comes to that. There's also Haggler to consider. That's what they go with. I do not want 2 silvers, at least not enough to do that. Three coins. Do we just take yet another Overlord? We have another Overlord down there. 5 dead is a lot. We might be able to buy another Overlord. I don't know. It's like... I'm gonna say yes. Don't want to, like, waste the money and... I mean, we could have taken another Pixie. That would have been the alternative. Not a bad option, but not the most exciting thing either. This is just going to be Charlatan again. They're playing Charlatan again. So many Overlords. It's going to be really funny if Overlord ends up being a garbage card after we... After the Divine Wind blows. Board an actual 5. Why would you not Seaway Throne Room if you're going to do that? Nope. Okay, we're not going to buy another Overlord here. There's no reason to. We could train Overlords, but we have to do it before the pile disappears. That's interesting. Could do it right here if we think that that's important. I don't know that I do think it's important, though. Obviously, we're going to play Overlord as Throne to Throne the Overlord. We'll just play double Charlatan if there's curses left, but if there's not, there won't be. Or sorry, there's 2 curses left. There won't be 2 curses left. They're surely going to give me one of these curses, if not both. If there's 1 curse left, it's probably Charlatan Haggler. Oh. Interesting. Alright, well, I'll give out the last 2 curses. Could just buy another Overlord. It's really hard to say how good that is. Don't know what's going to happen after the kingdom turns over, but it's hard to say it's bad. X. All right, I guess this is going to be Charlatan so I can hit Haggler, probably. Get them before they're gone. I'd like it to be Haggler. Oh no, wait, I have 5 coins. Oh, ugh. Right. Okay, with playing Haggler, I mean. So we can do this as Haggler. We're getting a Haggler, and we probably just want a Throne Room. It could be Poet. I think it's Throne Room. Throning Overlords is good. So now this is probably just double Haggler. We'll see if they trigger the Divine Wind. If they do, then obviously who knows what it'll be. But if they don't, Then it's probably double Haggler. Oh gosh. Ah! Okay, there it is. Huh. Well. Plaza Scholar looks alright. Or. Yeah. Yeah, I think Plaza Scholar. I mean, I guess it could be Minstrel Smithy too. Maybe that's better. Hmm. Unfortunately, all the big payload options went away. I guess the other thing we could consider is Moneylender. For that, we'd want to start with Minstrel. Man, suddenly there's so much draw, and they got to take advantage of it first. Unfortunate for me. Yeah, I think we lead with Minstrel. Overlord on top, okay. This has got to be Smithy then. And trigger the shuffle. I think we can do better. And Field's Gift with the Pixie. Throw on an Overlord to play Sanctuary to get rid of this estate, and then could just Smithy again. Probably the best option. There's also Remake. That's actually kind of tempting. Just these two cards down here. One of them's a curse, or it should be. I think there's probably like a copper. We don't really want to leave that on top. Okay. Should be like We still have the problem of like the payload is weaker now, but let's do, I think, Sanctuary, Minstrel, and then something in Smithy. And what is that something? It could be another Sanctuary. It could be a Scepter when we can replay Haggler. That's probably the thing to do. I think we lead with Sanctuary here and consider Overlord as Scholar off the throne. Like Throne Overlord as Conclave to play the Haggler and then Scholar. That's pretty good. I win the Overlord split, so such as it is. 2, 3, 4. No? They have 5 Overlords? Huh. Oh no, there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. I do have 1 extra Overlord. That's nice. I don't know that it's super important, but I'm just wondering. Can we do anything interesting with Remake here? Not super interesting. Like, we can turn our 4s into Scepters, which can then play Haggler. That's about it. Thing is, we probably want those 4s. But it is definitely something to keep in mind, both like going forward, because we're going to be gaining more 4s off of the Haggler stuff, and then also in the late game to turn stuff into duchies. Training definitely sadder than it was. Haggler is if you bought it, so Seaway doesn't work very well with that. So probably not going to be able to take advantage of either training or Seaway at this point. The Haggler stuff is too valuable. We added Minstrel, Sanctuary, Scepter, Smithy, so we only added 2 coins to our deck, so we're potentially looking at having 12 if we don't Sanctuary, 11 if we do, which isn't great, because I think we're at the point where we'd actually maybe like to start provincing, because we can like gain off of the Haggler anyway. What did our Overlords do, though? Minstrel, Smithy, Minstrel, Smithy. Sanctuary Smithy. So we didn't take any payload off of Overlord. So we can generate more coins that way because we added deck control in the form of the Minstrel and the Smithy Sanctuary. So, like, Moneylender remains an option. We're going to play an Overlord as Conclave. That by itself would get us to 13. Right, we went 10 to 12 to 14. We get rid of a copper, we're at 13. So yeah, if we do everything else the same, we can still hit 13 and get like Province and a 5. Which sounds pretty reasonable. Tricky. This board? No way. Easy peasy. I do wonder what they're thinking about. Maybe they're thinking about remake. That certainly would be tricky. But we can also Scepter Overlord. Council Room? Hey! How am I supposed to take advantage of that when I'm playing to play Scholar? Rude. Inconsiderate. They get 4 Haggler plays there? Jesus. Yeah, we might be in trouble. Four Haggler plays is a lot. We only get 2 if we save our throne room, or if we don't save our throne room for Haggler. I wasn't particularly thinking about that, but now I'm wondering. Just throning the Overlord is really good. Ugh. I guess we're going to play Sanctuary first and then see what we draw. Like, if we draw Minstrel, we could consider just throning the Haggler. We draw another Overlord. Do Overlord as Conclave to play Throne Room to play Haggler. But if we draw like a copper or something. Would think that they should double province here. I assume there's not a win, but I guess I'm not sure. 4 Haggler plays. 3 buys. Well, maybe there is. Gold. You can empty minstrels off of 2 buys. This is really surprising to me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's fine, and maybe like I just lose next turn or something. But maybe I needed to be more aggressive and take more scepters. So I would have the ability to threaten something here. They could also just dud. I mean, they've got a bunch of copper left and some curses, as well as this gold and these scepters. Which is why, if I were in their position, I would want at least the 1 province, but... Okay... And that is a lot of minstrels. How many minstrels are they going to take? I mean, at some point they should take Plaza just to not lower too much. Well, or, I mean, Smithy also, I guess, but... Yeah, I mean, I guess the reason to not take province there is because with 16 you can't buy province in 2 5s, so then you'd end up taking like a 4 and a bunch of silvers or something, which you don't want, or you just waste a buy. So I can kind of see it, but at the same time, I don't know, I would really want that province, and not want to have to dance so much. Okay. Play Sanctuary. There's an Overlord. Okay, so we can do our plan. Overlord as Conclave, to play Throne Room, to play Haggler. Overlord. Wait. That doesn't give us enough actions. Hold up. That. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Crap. Why was I thinking that it would? Yeah. Maybe we just have to do without throning the Haggler, and that's just the way that it is. I mean, if we can double province, we will at least make it difficult for them to win, I think. Can we double province without that copper? I mean, probably. We play one more Overlord as a payload card. All right, so so we throw an Overlord and go double Conclave with it. No, that doesn't work. What I really want to do is like moneylender this copper, but I mean, I guess we could just not exile it. Overlord as Conclave. No, Throne, Overlord as Conclave to play Haggler. Oh, we still need another action, though. Damn it! Alright, maybe we just play Plaza and discard the curse. Pixie first? I guess so. Not good enough. Okay. Discarded a Scepter, a Curse, and a Ghost. We have 3 cards in our discard. Just top decked a Smithy. So we can draw all of that off of that Smithy. We go Plaza again. We go Plaza again, then we are 1 card short of full drawing with the just the Smithy. If we discard with the Plaza, I mean. We could also go Sanctuary. Get rid of another copper. Then Conclave the Smithy. So we got 5 in play right now. The Scepter gets us to 7. The Goat gets us to 8. The Conclave on the Smithy gets us to 10. We need 6 on top of that, which would be... Did I say Goat already? I don't remember. Shit. Oh, Moneylender. Okay, hold on. So, 5 right now. Conclave on Smithy gets us to 7. Scepter gets us to 9. Goat gets us to 10. We have, in addition to that, 3 coppers and 2 curses. That gets us to 15. Moneylender gets us to 17, which means we can get rid of 1 copper and still be there, which means we can Sanctuary. So does that work actions-wise? Play Sanctuary, we're still at 2 actions. We Conclave, Smithy, we're still at 2 actions. We play Overlord as Moneylender, we're at 1 action. That should all work. And I'm off by a card. Why? Discarded Curse, Goat, Scepter. What? How am I? What the hell? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Oh, and I didn't account for trashing a curse either. God damn it. But how was I off there? Ugh. Well, frig. All right. Province. Definitely need another scepter. Just take 2 scepters. Or is that lowering piles too much? It might be. It might be. Take a gold, I guess. Gold's okay. And Duchy Plaza Smithy, I think. I still am confused about how I ended up with that extra card on top. Discarded a curse. Oh, I missed the Plaza discard. Well, whatever. That might just mean that we weren't making it to double province while trashing a curse in any case. All right, I'm fully expecting that they're just gonna have a win this turn, but maybe somehow they won't. Really wish this pixie had given me something. Sure didn't. They have extra scepters too, so they should be able to just buy double province and then empty minstrels and scepters. I think they'd have been able to do that even if I didn't take a scepter. They'd probably be able to get at least 5 haggler plays, maybe 6. And like I said, I mean they still could have done it, but the odds were terrible because they did add so much deck control back in after they took all the scepters. Yeah. This is totally unnecessary. It just emptied the scepters. Well, yeah, I don't really. Again, I don't really know what I might have done differently here. Very first player advantage match. Yeah, I mean they basically they triggered Divine Wind in a way where like they had slightly more stuff and they were player one. So you know, I mean, granted, I didn't have the poet to trigger it with, but I mean, my opening was also pretty bad. That didn't help. Um, not getting to trash an estate in the opening and not getting to take advantage of a full 7 coins, both bad things. The pixie did absolutely nothing. It's like it. Yeah, I don't know what I should have used it for, but I don't. I don't. I don't think I really saw any useful boons with it. Like I know I saw a Fields Gift at one point, but I didn't need it. And then it would have been useful in that last turn. Not that it would have mattered again, but it would have been useful, like for what I was trying to do. But I didn't, so it didn't matter. The Flames Gift was not not exactly well timed. So yeah, I don't know. I think I probably just didn't have a path here. Maybe with different, maybe with a different Divine Wind, right? Like, they had a payload advantage by having the extra Haggler. Maybe if the payload cards on the board had been better after it turned over, that might have helped me play. Like I would have the extra Overlord to play as that payload card, but yeah. Oh well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will be concluding my league season tomorrow. So until then.